Reviewing this game was a no-brainer for me. A big game called The Twisted Path To Renown, an immersive survival game set in a harsh environment of 1899 America, is something that I've been following for a long time. This game is based survival mechanics with trading, crafting systems, and intense PvE and PvP interaction-based FPS gameplay. Something similar that we've seen in a Hunt Showdown or maybe games like Escape from Tarkov. This is the game that I really wanted to show to you, and I'm happy that it's finally released and I can tell you more. So let's speak first of all about the gameplay and mechanics. And the first thing I have to mention is you cannot hear what I'm gonna say next before you're subscribed to this channel. Yes guys, this is actually really important thing. Anyway, I think you're all ready because the button seems to be gray, and now we can move on. From the moment you set your foot in the Wild West, you transport back in time of a fearless blunderers, shootouts, hunting of everyday survival. The game features immersive survival mechanics such as hunger, thirst, and medicine, along with the trading and crafting systems to go gather the raw materials. Explore a setting full of colorful, vibrant scenery that transports you on another era. Plan your routes, and using the navigation tools you go at your disposal to everywhere you want. Everything is else up for you to decide. This is a very interesting and simple way to decide the gameplay and part of the mechanics. Community collaboration is very interesting part here. So the Game Labs, who are the developers of this game, which are Ukrainian company, is developers who have worked closely with the community gathering feedback. And I'm not gonna lie, some of my friends have actually been part of this community. And you know what, I can tell you one thing that is very important in nowadays gaming, that when we have the titles that are early access, for them not only even to be released, but the thing is that you want them to improve constantly to get the best game of what we can offer basically on the market now. And what we see now in this game, I can tell you there have been a lot of improvements from what the feedback was to the game. So first of all, I have to mention that overall the collaboration between the community and the developers is very good. Every detail from realistic ammunition ballistics to the tensions between military, narratives, archers and bandits has been meticulously crafted. Let's move on to the weapons and combat. So let's continue about weapons. First of all, the weapons in this game are modded to authentic firearms from that era, visualizing the muzzle facilities and the ballistics. The Wild West is a harsh world with a diverse set of authentic weapons that will feed to its nature. With severing tensions between the military, native, and ranchers and the bandits, you will try to leadily go and approach their territories. Whether you're team upping with the other players or you go alone, you'll need to stay alert and prepared for all the challenges that the world throws at you. From my experience in the game, I have to say to you that the weapons are really very well satisfying, and basically that kind of combat in this game is really very good to the level of what we're getting. The PvE and both PvE is really very engaging. Building your reputation with different vendors, raise your righteous, and the gear up for another high risk reward expedition. Well, the additions and early access, this is something I'm gonna have to mention here. In addition to the standard launch of the version, you have a Twisted Path To Renown offers at two special editions, the Founder Edition and the Premium Edition. These editions including the additional boost packs with the weapons, ammunition, food, medical, supplies, holsters, and all of the goods that you might need. The game is releasing in early access as I said, but it's gonna be really very promising games in the years of time. Well, the other thing that I have to mention, there's a new content coming to the game really very often. Players can look forward to the new craftable level action firearms, a variety of pistols, rifles, and a single and double barrel shotguns, bolt action rifles, and more. The game also reduces the new military and bandit groups, medical items, and the quest, perks, and the quality of life enchantments. Additionally, new bosses will appear randomly to stay relevant to your exploring of the dangerous balance. New medical items have been advised, such as like medical kits, combat surgeon field kits, and all of the cool things that may help you not only to play your solo games, but even like as the team, where you can basically have different roles. Holsters and pockets provided a quick access to the most needed small items. If you have holsters for each type, for you to ready to carry it. In addition to the kind of like a penetration class of bullets closes, you have their own protection class, together with their generating a damage index that is used to each time to someone shoots. The disease system works for the main faction in the game, where your character is dressed in a special faction's uniform or clothing.